Marty, after almost a year in the job, you've agreed a new contract. How pleased are you to be extending your time with the club?
Very happy. I think that the main reason it was that we are enjoying this process. We are aware about the club's potential and we have been all in since our arrival. I think the supporters have been incredible. The owners have been very supportive, Christian as well. And I think the fact at the same time that we are really enjoying our daily work with the players makes, all in all, a very clear decision.
What excites you about being QPR's head coach?
I think since day one, I felt that it was the right place for us. We are aware that we have a lot of work to do, that we can improve a lot, but at the same time, I really like the history, the identity of the club. I really like, of course, the relation we are building with the supporters. And as I said, I'm enjoying my job here every day. We come with a lot of energy to every training. The players are responding at fantastic level. I think that the possibilities and the improvement that we have is very big. And at the same time, I think that in almost 1 year together, we feel that we made big steps forward together.
What have you learned about QPR over the past 11 months?
Probably a lot of things, and I'm looking forward to learn even more. I think, as I said, coming from Barcelona, this is a club that I already knew that had a lot of history. I mentioned before that it was the first time I was in England. My first game was at Loftus Road. I think that was around 2006, 2007. And it's kind of shows how life goes, that sometimes you never know. And suddenly I'm the head coach here and I'm really enjoying it. Absolutely, I'm aware about the big history that this club has, about the great years in 70s, about the up and downs 90s, about players, mythical players as Stan Bowles, as other players, Andy Sinton. So for me it's very important to understand when I'm a head coach in one club, to understand what is the club about, what does it mean for the people, for the supporters. And I'm very aware that I have a lot to learn, but as well that I'm learning every day about this big history.
We were in a very difficult position when you arrived at the club. We were a number of points away from safety in the Championship. How pleased are you with the progress that's been made in the time you've been here?
It's been definitely an intense journey so far. It's true that the situation when we arrived last season was not easy. I would say not only because the start on how it started last season, but as well how it ended the season before. It's never easy when a club has 3 managers during the same season. It's always a difficult period for the players with a lot of changes, with a lot of instability. And so far I think the players have been responding really well. As I mentioned before, I think the supporters made a big part on our success, on why we managed to survive in a very difficult situation. I still remember not only at my arrival, but actually when we had a difficult period during December, January, we were probably, for all the bookies, we were in a bad position. We were as well, for a lot of people, clear favorites to be relegated. And still the players show big courage, big resilience, big belief on what we were doing. And at the end, I said to all of them, to all the players, and I can share that as well with the supporters, probably was not the best season on our lives, but it was an achievement, and we need to be proud of this, and we need to make sure that was the base of what we want to achieve in the future. First thing is to make sure that we are never again, hopefully, in a situation like this one, because I know how tough it is when you are around relegation, and especially at the end of the season, when there is a lot of tension, a lot of pressure, but at the same time to be aware that there's still a lot of work to do to be in the position that we want as a club.
When you arrived, it was obvious what the target was, and that was to keep us in the Championship. Like you said, it isn't nothing to necessarily shout about as a club, but it was certainly an achievement. What are you looking to achieve now going forward? Improve
every day. I think that the target that I have every day when I arrive to the training ground is to make sure that the training next day is better than the day before, that the level of the players improve every day. And then I know that it's almost impossible because football life is not linear, but my target is this one, to make sure that we are better in everything we do. From the last game, I want to make sure that we play better, that we create more chances every game, that we concede less chances. So it's always this drive for getting better, for improvement, the thing that drives me the most.
QPR CEO Christian recently said you guys have a lot of fun. How much do you enjoy coming to work every day?
Yeah, it's true a lot, and that's one of the main reasons why we want to be here, because we enjoy, as I said, with the players. It's a fantastic group of players that they really want to work hard, they really want to improve, I think that they really bought into what we wanted to do here from day one. So that makes a big part. I think that we have a committed staff, we have supporters that they are helping us, that they show their commitment as well and their support in every game away, in every game at home. So the combination of everything, the relation that we're building with a lot of people, not only in the pure coaching staff, but as well with every support that we got around the club from people working in different departments is there, and in that sense makes a big part. When you feel good in one place, of course it's nice to continue that relation.
And in terms of those relationships, you work obviously very closely with Christian. How is that?
Yeah, it has been an intense relation since the very beginning. I think that Christian came with a lot of knowledge, a lot of as well energy to the club. So it was fun to share, because it was as well my first months as a manager in the club. I think that both of us, we are looking always for excellence. We're looking always to work with higher standards, and yeah, so far it has been very good.
And your relationship with the supporters, how important is that to you?
Yeah, I would say that I feel almost special, because I feel their support, their trust, and I'm very aware that sometimes we have not played at the level that we would like. I understand that as well. Supporters are very emotional, and that's the way it must be. I said, if you remember well, in one of my first interviews, I said that it was very important that we felt sad and angry when we were losing games.
That wasn't the word you used in that first interview.
Probably not, but yeah, my English is hopefully getting better. But yeah, definitely I would say that it's a special feeling to arrive to a new country, to a new city, and receive all the support, perhaps not even deserving it, but to get all this support from the very beginning, obviously made me feel very proud to be the QPR manager.
And very finally, what's your message for the QPR supporters who'll be delighted by this news that yourself and Xavi have extended your contract with the club?
That hopefully they will enjoy the journey as much as we are doing. That hopefully we can build good memories for the club in the next months, in the next years. That hopefully we can build something even stronger than what we got now, which I'm very aware that is already very strong, but hopefully we can build even better results at home. We can build even better games at home when we play away. But the most important for me at the end is that they feel proud of the team, that they feel proud of the way we play. And even on the days that we don't win football games, that they feel that it was worth to come and to enjoy because of the football that we play.